This year at Watches and Wonders, the hero novelty from Grand Seiko does not cost six figures, nor is it a limited edition. And in a very exciting turn of events, the new Grand Seiko SLGC001 Tentagraph marks the first ever fully mechanical chronograph from the manufacturer. The Tentagraph name is very intentional and precise, with Tentagraph standing for 10 beats per second, 3 days, automatic, chronograph. The caliber, dubbed the 9SC5, is built upon their game-changing latest gen high-beat caliber 9SA5, which notably boasts 80 hours of power reserve, a new Grand Seiko overcoil hairspring, and a dual impulse escapement. The 9SC5 is a high-beat automatic vertical clutch column wheel chronograph movement, which means the pusher actuation will be butter crisp, the chronograph seconds hand will have no stutter upon its start, and can be run continuously with minimal wear to the movement. Furthermore, Grand Seiko pledges that the 72-hour power reserve of the 9SC5 is inclusive of the chronograph continuously running, and the caliber, in accordance with the Grand Seiko standard, is regulated in 6 positions at 3 temperatures and assessed over 17 days to run within +5, -3 seconds per day. For this first Tentagraph entry, the Grand Seiko SLGC001 is cased in the manufacturer's high-intensity titanium and in the highly faceted Evolution 9 case design. It certainly skews on the larger side, with a diameter of 43.2 millimeters, a case thickness of 15.3 millimeters, and a span of 51.5 millimeters across the wrist lug to lug. So with my smaller 6.5-inch wrist, it's definitely not an ideal size for me personally, but even on a wrist of my size, I felt I could get away with it due to the banana cambering of the case. The benefit of its larger size, of course, and its high-intensity titanium case and bracelet and ceramic bezel, is that it's certainly highly robust and scratch-resistant as a result, especially with its screw-down crown that helps secure the watch to 100 meters of water resistance. Underneath the boxed and AR-coated sapphire crystal, and framed within the black ceramic tachometer bezel, the Japan Blue dial primarily features Grand Seiko's signature Mount Awate pattern and texture, with the exception of the 3 recessed and concentrically textured chronograph counters and the dial-matching white-on-blue date disc placed at the contentious 4:30 position. At 3 o'clock, you have your running seconds counter, at 6 o'clock, a 12-hour elapsed hours counter, and at 9 o'clock, a 30-minute elapsed minutes counter. The Grand Seiko Tentagraph SLGC001 makes use of a broad-widthed, high-intensity titanium bracelet with the 5-piece link set fully hairline brushed on their top facet, with strictly the outer shoulders of the outer link pieces thinly mirror beveled. It is secured to the wrist via the familiar 3-fold clasp, with safety buttons as well. For any Grand Seiko nut, it's going to be a really, really nice feeling to own the first ever fully mechanical chronograph movement made by Grand Seiko. So if you want to buy this watch, it's going to set you back 20,500 Australian dollars or 13,700 US dollars. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to the Time+Tide channel for all the latest watch news, reviews, and content. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.